So in the video I did on the weekend, I spoke about cognitive dissonance. And one of the points I made towards the end was that sometimes it's not our actions but our belief system that's wrong. And this is particularly true when we have low self-esteem or we don't believe fully in ourselves. And as I said to you, to overcome cognitive dissonance, the way we tend to do is then we just behave to match this low self-esteem, and we become a self-fulfilling prophecy effectively. So how do we change this belief system? How do we overcome it? Well, there's been some brilliant psychology studies done recently by a number of people that says, well, the first thing it proves is the one thing we probably all know, and that is that our beliefs in ourselves dictate our actions. But did you know, and this has now been shown, that we can also do this the other way around? In other words, our actions can change our beliefs. So what am I talking about? Excuse the roosters in the background. So what am I talking about? So if you feel like you've got lower self-esteem, you believe that your confidence is low, and you're battling to overcome your own negative self-image, and I'm talking about in every aspect, not just a physical aspect. Change your behaviors. Fake it. All right. Pretend to be the person you want to be. All right. Start to carry yourself. Start to stand, start to carry yourself like the winner you would like to be, not the person you currently believe yourself to be. When faced with a situation or put into a place where you need to behave in a certain way, stop before you behave and think to yourself, how would the winner version of me respond to this situation? How would the best version of me respond to this? And then respond in that way. What you will find is you'll find yourself initially feeling like a fraud. You'll feel like a fake. You're going to create internal cognitive dissonance. See my last video on cognitive dissonance. You'll start to really feel like you're a fraud because your behavior, this winner behavior, the successful behavior, is contradictory to your low self-esteem or the negative self-image that you have. Stick with it. Feel like a fraud. Go for it, because you know what's going to happen? It's been shown that if you continue to behave in this positive manner, eventually, and it doesn't take as long as you might think, your belief system will start to change. You will start to feel less and less like a fraud whenever you put yourself into the situation. Stop. Don't respond in the way you normally would. Think for a moment, how would the winner, how would the very best version of me respond to the situation? How would the best version of me, the positive version of me, the me I want to be, respond to the situation, and behave in that way, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable? As I said, eventually your belief system will change and you'll start to feel less and less like a fraud, and you'll start to behave more and more in that manner without having to think about it. And eventually, over time, that just becomes you. The mantra to live by, and this isn't mine by the way, it's come from actually a TED talk that I saw on the subject, but I think it's something that's really important, is fake it till you make it, till you become it. And that will happen. You will overcome the cognitive dissonance, not by changing your behavior, because you're going to change your behavior first, but by constantly changing your behavior, you will ultimately change your belief system so that that positive behavior, that winner version of you, no longer feels like a fraud. Why? Because it is you. Because at the end of the day, if we have negative self-image, it's incorrect. All right? We are better people than we believe we are. All right? So pretend to be the best person you can possibly be. Pretend to be a winner. Act as if you've already achieved the success that you're after. And your belief system will change to believe that you can do it and you will do it. So there's the mantra for today. Fake it till you make it, till you become it. Have a good day, everybody.